ASIS 2017, Dallas, Texas. My next contestant here on the show, Richard Mitchell. I'm glad I met somebody with two first names.
Yes.
Harold Charles, Charles Harold Mitchell. You had the same problem I did in school, right?
All of the above.
Where's my file? That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Ditech Surge Protection, DITEK protection.com for my podcast listeners. This is a thing that baffles my brain.
Okay.
I know what surge protection is. I know what they tell me it is. I know how they say it's supposed to work. I can't figure out all those little joules and watts, and I don't get any of that. So you're going to help me learn all this stuff today.
You need a jouleometer to measure that.
All right.
Then you're good. So surge protection is really it's a passive device, almost like an insurance policy, more or less.
Yeah.
It sits passive to the circuit until there's a change in voltage. When there's an overvoltage, the device turns on. It shuns the energy to ground away from the circuit. Once the fault is removed, it releases its hold on ground and gets ready for the next event. So it's a passive device. It just sits there until something happens. If the energy is too great for the device to handle, then the device will self-sacrifice and then gives you some sort of indication.
Okay.
You know, a short interference or some other kind of indication that says, you know, hey, replace me, and then it's time to buy another one. So
now, I never know if they're working. So I'm glad you explained to me that it's passive. How would I know if it's not working? In other words, you buy it, you plug it in, you go down to Fry's, no offense, fellas, but you always got these open boxes, okay? And somebody taped it because I brought it back, and I go, the light's on, I'm getting electricity. Is there any way that a consumer can say, look for this sort of surge protector, look for this seal, look for this approval, something like that?
So some of the devices, if they're AC powered, they have a light indicator, an LED light indicator that's going to tell you got power, ground, and surge protection active. And really gives you the health status of the surge protector itself. But other devices that we have, some of the low voltage and data transfer products, we really can't take current away to drive an LED to say, okay, this thing's on, because that would interfere with the device. And again, passivity is the key here for some of those data protectors and so forth. But the technology that we use will allow it to give some sort of short or interference status. So if you've got a device that's passing data or passing video, and this thing has gone end of life, it's going to give you some sort of indication. It's going to give you a little bit of interference. If it's a video picture, it's going to be ghosting. Or you're going to have some interference whatsoever.
No, I didn't think about that.
Yep.
All right.
And then what you do is you bypass it and say, hey, everything came up. I need to replace the surge protector. It saved my equipment, and it's time to get another one.
Now, you guys manufacturers?
Yes, we are.
And where do you manufacture stuff?
We're in Largo, Florida.
Okay, cool. Oh, you okay during the flood? You all right?
Well, it passed us. It went, thank God, knock on wood.
All right, good.
It went past us, but a lot of our neighbors and people, so forth, my thoughts and prayers go out to all of them.
How long have you been in business?
Ditech's been in business for about 30 years.
30 years, wow.
30 years. I've been there 28 years.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Yep. So hopefully another 28 years.
Now, do you partner with any giants in the industry to say, like, this is the preferred recommended surge protector, you know, that kind of thing?
So we have a couple of contracts with some big manufacturers that use our stuff, but we typically say, you know, use our brand, because we're known for surge protection.
Right.
We've been in the business for several decades, and us being the surge protection experts gives us that credibility.
Now, I just caught this.
Good.
30 years.
Yeah.
30 years ago, nobody knew what a surge protector was. Right?
I mean,
unless it was industrial, maybe.
It's good, yeah. And 30 years it was more the electrical type of stuff, surge protection, power quality was at a risk. But now everything has gone digital. Everything is high speed. So we have to roll with the punches and be able to design and develop products that meet that, and that's what we've done, and that's what we're doing here at ASIS. Is we're showing our products, showing the products that meet the requirements of the different products that are also here too.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Joule thing, we'll have to get into that another time. I don't understand any of that. But is there a minimum you would recommend people to use for those ratings? You know, don't buy Joule number 1. That's not going to do anything. Start with 500 or something like that.
So all of our products really have like a surge current rating, and the higher surge current, the more resilient the device will be.
Okay.
Meaning repetitive hits and then reset, repetitive hits.
Oh,
reset,
I didn't think about that. Right.
Yep. So if it's a lower surge current rating, then it's typically going to be one and done. You know.
Okay.
All of our devices actually have good surge current ratings, and they're repeatable. So the device within ratings. Now again, if something comes through, if the energy comes through and it's greater than the device can handle, then the device will self-sacrifice
and
then give you that indication or warning that that something's happened.
I learned something today.
I'm glad.
I'm going to get the higher rated ones because
Yep.
I don't want to just burn it and buy another one. It makes sense to invest in it.
Well, if you go
Yeah.
to DiTechSurgeProtection.com.
That's exactly where I'm going to go. What a coincidence.
You go there. Yes, sir.
Richard, thanks for coming on, sir. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
DITEK, surgeprotection.com on the web. Check them out. Taking lunch break. I'm going to be in the robotics panel. Hey, what's that room number downstairs? Remember? I'm going to be in room C141 and 2 between 2 and 3:15. We're talking about robotics. It's going to be really cool. Stop by and see that at ASIS 2017 here at, you know what? It's securityguytv.com. Just come on back after that. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Take me out.